Plus, the Orioles begin another homestand. What happened in Game 2 of the dominating win against the Blue Jays? Just ahead in sports.
Now, this is 11 Sports.
When Jack Flaherty was scratched with general soreness, something I thought I had a monopoly on, Brandon Hyde moved Dean Kramer up a day to start tonight against the Blue Jays. Kramer's response? Cool, got it. Kramer did have a long first inning, 26 pitches, but no runs. Then he settled in. All told, 5 Ks, 6 innings, no walks, and most importantly, no runs. A great start against a quality lineup. Ryan Mountcastle, a Blue Jay killer. He cracks the seal on the scoring. Back up the middle, 28 straight games on base, longest streak in the bigs. Anthony Santander facing Kevin Gossman, pitching wedge to the flag court. That ball was low, somehow gone. Team leading 22nd homer, 2-0. Santander at it again. This time flicks a low and away fastball over the wall in right. Don't know how he did that either. Remarkable. Key to 5 runs, 7th inning. Turns into a lovely shutout for the O's. 7-0, your final. Looking ahead at the Ravens' upcoming season, quarterback Lamar Jackson is now under a 5-year deal, and the Ravens brought in a new cast of weapons. And the team remains a Super Bowl contender. Ahead of the season, fans flocked to Owings Mills to catch a glimpse of the players in action. This was Rob Weaver's first time in a while being back at training camp, and he says being in attendance brought a new level of excitement.
Hoping to see a lot of the new players, Dale and guys, and of course LJ and my grandsons are with me today. They've never been here before, so just great experience. We haven't been to a training camp since McDaniel College, so this is our first time at the facility, so awesome. Loving it. Yeah.
Now, this is 11 Sports.
It's college football bowl season, and every single year the impact of the transfer portal or players just not playing only seem to make these games less interesting. Now, this is where good coaching comes into full effect as Maryland coach Mike Lotsky and the squad head to Nashville and, despite being the underdogs, come out hot out of the gates against a strong Auburn football team in the Music City Bowl. In recent MLB news, we've seen the O's be quiet in this offseason as the quest for a starting pitcher still continues. Mike Elias does have the capital for a trade, but now it's a waiting game to see if he'll use it. The Red Sox made a trade today. They sent Chris Sale to the Braves for infielder Vaughn Grissom. Sale, rarely healthy for Boston after signing a monster, failed to deliver what had earned him the money. I'm sure the Orioles are disappointed to see him leave the division. Baltimore pounded Sale the last few years. In a non-conference matchup, Towson Hoops closed out Arcadia Saturday afternoon as their winning season continues, headed into conference play. Pat Scarry, a grinder of a coach, nice to have a bit of a break at home. First half, Charles Thompson, lovely lead for McKee Lowry. A gentle, kindly dunk, 14-3 Tigers. More first half, Tomowa Salamo, quick hands on the steal, behind the back to Christian May. The lob back to Solomon. The boys are having fun, 39-13, Towson. Arcadia had a few moments. How about Justin Money off the wing, off the glass? Money, indeed, tied them high honors with 7 points. Second half, Tigers working on their ball movement over to Christian May. What a pretty stroke for the sophomore. He had 13. Towson breezes in the conference play next week with a 97-46 win. A John Carroll native, Emmanuel Quickley was a star in his high school days, and it was of no surprise this kid was going places. Quickley's college career resided in Kentucky, and from there went to the Knicks in New York, but now he will quickly head to our neighbors up north to the Toronto Raptors. Emmanuel Quickley, along with R.J. Barrett, is sent to the Toronto Raptors. In exchange, the Knicks get O.J. Anunoby, whom they have coveted for years. Quickley finished second last year in the NBA's six-man voting and was well on his way for New York to finish at or near the top for that award again. The Ravens are battle-tested again as the Miami Dolphins come into M&T Bank Stadium 1 p.m. on Sunday, and the stakes, well, they're as high as they could ever be. A win for the Ravens would clinch the #1 seed and give them the first-round bye in the playoffs, and for the Dolphins, they look to take this away. The Miami Dolphins offense, a colossal task at hand for the Ravens defense, leading the league with both 400 yards per game and scoring over 30 points per game, or for the Ravens, hope to say no more and shut it down.
I mean, it's a challenge, and it's unique to the rest of the league because it's at every spot. You know, every guy that can touch the ball can take off and score from any point.
Taking great angles, using great technique at all areas will be crucial to contain the Bear and Tyreek Hill that many defenses have not been able to do. But for the Ravens, they know what kind of challenge this is and are taking the steps in preparation.
We're getting a great look this week. You know, I think the guys have practiced well, you know, today and the walkthrough yesterday, but, you know, definitely need to attack that the rest of the week.
On the opposite side of the field, Lamar Jackson's running ability is second to none. But how about his vision as a passer? Off-script plays, scramble situations, weaves, bobs, you name it. It all has helped lead the Ravens offense to some adventurous success throughout the season.
It's been better every week, and he's been able to practice every week, and that's a big part of a player's development. When you have a skill set that he has, and he loves football, he likes to practice, so it's just a matter of staying healthy, and that development will continue to come.
A sour taste in the Ravens' mouth with 4 fourth-quarter touchdowns contributing to the Ravens' loss last year against the Dolphins, 42-38. So, a little payback is for sure in everyone's mind. It's that time of the year again where everyone is banged up. Guys like Kyle Hamilton, Jalen Waddle, both teams have guys suffering through injuries that need to push through in order to determine the outcome of this matchup. Aidan Fritz, TV 11 Sports.